Hello everybody and welcome back for more Let's Play Banjo-Tooie. In the last episode, we went into Jolly Roger's Lagoon and we explored the nice little port town here. In this episode, we're going to leave from the port town and we are going to head down to the deep sea, the deep trenches of this, this lower level. And you see that the music transitions to this nice little, this lovely tune of this. Oh man, can I just say I really love this track here that's playing. It's it's entirely different from the usual overall theme of Jolly Roger's Lagoon. Is you go in there and you listen to this nice deep sea variation or deep sea version. It's not really a variation so much there; it's just entirely different. But it sounds so lovely. It's so good. Oh, it's such a damn good underwater theme. I love it so much. Damn you, Grant Kirkhope. Anyway, so yeah, this is basically where we have the whole underwater section, and something not everybody likes so. And I mean, for one thing, I can definitely understand because I mean, it's not the most perfect thing there ever would be. I thought I heard some crackles in the microphone, and I hope I didn't really affect my microphone when I was like belting out just now. So what you just see here, you can see that the air meter's gone. Well, there's no air meter whatsoever. Because if you recall in the last episode, we had Mumbo to use his magic to basically oxygenate the water. And so now Banjo-Kazooie will be able to go dive deep underwater without drowning. So that is actually amazing here. That's, or actually just one cool thing that we can do. So, we can actually be able to explore everywhere there is. And we're going to go ahead and start with the electric eel's lair. And, for the reason, because, we have a new Ginger's ability. And, hang on one second, I'm actually, just got this, okay, yeah, I just had a text message just now. I had to check it real quick, sorry about that. So, anyways, this new move that we have here, this is the Talon Torpedo. And so, if you, press Z while underwater, then Kazooie will come out of Banjo's backpack, and she'll, you can use her, as a torpedo. Basically to ram into things. You might have seen some objects that have Kazooie's face on them that are underwater. That's what they can be used for. And we'll actually see this in action once I'm able to use them. And there's also some enemies to go over as well. Oh, yeah, I didn't even mention. So yeah, that new area we were in just now. Yeah, see, this here is the lost city of Atlantis. So, yeah, I mean, might as well, if it's an old temple, we might as well just call it Atlantis, because, I mean, pretty much every kind of a city there is underwater is supposed to be Atlantis. Oh, except for Atlantica from Little Mermaid, maybe? I mean, I'm pretty sure that's probably what it's based off of or something, or what Atlantis, or, no, that area must be, what it's based off of, so. Anyway, yeah, so I was gonna go ahead and go over the enemies. So, those sea anemones they use over there, like those ones, those are called blubbles. Yeah, I mean, I know there's supposed to be like some enemy objects or something like that. But they just have their kind of distinct names. If you shoot them in the eye with the egg. Sorry, I'm just slurring my words again. They'll be stunned for a brief moment, and you can be able to pick up the collectibles. And then those giant octopi, or just one octopus, those are called inkies. If you use ice eggs, then they'll freeze in solid. I'll go over more enemies once we go back over to Atlantis. Now we're inside this peculiar thing here. This is the UFO. What is it doing underwater here? Greetings, feeble earthlings. Wow, real aliens. Are any of you called Elvis? No, we're Alf, Betty, and Gammo. I am definitely not that stupid alien for Perfect Dark, but we're also in a bit of a fix. Let me guess, you need a phone home? I am not E.T. either, stop it. But we have a cell phone for that. The drive unit on our ship has run out of fuel. It's powered by crystallized ice, but we don't have any. I'm sure we'll be able to sort something out. Yep, and that's, of course, we're going to sort that out here, so what we gotta do here is that we see those crystals. They're supposed to be like the what power the UFO, and they are out of commission at the moment. So we have to shoot the ice eggs into those sockets. But it's also under time limit, as you can see here. So you want to hurry and quickly do under in less than 20 seconds. Now you might have been hearing some kind of a Jinjo calling for help. Don't worry, guys. Actually, you should worry though. But for that instance, it's actually a Minjo. No, it's not a Jinjo. So yeah, see that right there? Yeah, don't think it's actually a Jinjo. It is actually a Minjo. That's why I'm not even going over to pick it up. And so see, now we got all the crystals lit up here. So and everybody's happy. And we're gonna go ahead and exit out of there. And apparently there's Jiggy that they somehow landed on. And yeah, I was gonna go around just seeing where the exit was, because I was getting a little lost there. And, yeah, and one thing I do gotta say, though, that, it's actually kind of a good thing that, it's a Minjo in this case and not a Jinjo, because for what you're about to see here, as we exit from the UFO, this is actually one of those locations where, you get done with that one objective, and then you leave, and you never come back ever again, because the UFO actually leaves. And so, yeah, this is one of those things where, it's one of those locations that you're never going back to again, so... so it's actually a good thing it was a Minjo, because otherwise that would have been real dickish, it would have been lost forever. So I'm actually thankful for that in this case, because I'm pretty sure, Rare is definitely one of those companies where, they want to make sure to just not have every little detail, like, completely missable, especially, with their platforming games with all, like, collectathons and all that. So, at least they make sure they go into every bit of detail to make sure that you'll be able to collect every single collectible that there is. So, that much I'm thankful for, especially, well, I mean, especially in the case of Donkey Kong 64, because otherwise, then that game, that would have been one of the worst games of all time. Anyways, so yeah, now we're in this area. This is the Smuggler's Cavern, and I'm actually going to this one right away here. Now, yeah, to go over more of the enemies here. So the pufferfish enemies that you see here, those are called swellbellies, and if you get close to them, then they'll actually inflate themselves, and then you'll take damage from their spikes. So that's what you want to be careful for. And also, fun fact, guys, I actually found this out and I was pretty surprised by this. I am not even kidding. These swellbellies, they're actually completely recycled models of those puffed up enemies from Donkey Kong 64. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Look it up. Like it's literally a recycled model that's brought from Donkey Kong 64 to this game. So yeah, there we go. And and also another property of Rare. So there we go. And so I'm actually on this water supply here. So you see these water supplies they're there. So as you go along, you'll see these propellers. You want to make sure to shoot the ice eggs at them, so that way they'll be frozen solid and they can actually get through. And so this is the basement waste disposal plant. So these water supplies they actually lead to another level. In this case, it leads to Grunty Industries. Apparently Grunty has their own kind of factory. Oh yeah, Grunty Industries. Hope you guys are looking forward to that one. I sure am. But anyway, that's gonna be like the other level, like after the next level. So that'll be it for later. And there's a Jinjo over there. Now, keep in mind, guys, that the Jinjo I just picked up, that's actually not part of the whole collection for Jolly Roger's Lagoon. No, it's actually for Grunty Industries itself. So this is actually our very first visit, and also our very first collectible that we got, even though we have not unlocked Grunty Industries just yet, though, and we're just jumping way ahead. They're just, like, completely jumping the gun, just, like, way ahead there. So, yeah, you actually can do that. The game doesn't really stop you from doing so, so you can actually just pick up the collectible from a level that you have not even unlocked yet. So that's actually kind of cool. Now, the other, that other fish that we saw just now, that one transparent fish, that's the sea meat fish. Now, you want to make sure to pay attention to what the sea meat fish contain within them. What you just saw there was a Cheetah page, and so they'll have at least 3 important collectibles that they'll be having. Some of them will have the egg nest, but they're also randomized as well. So you want to pay close attention to what collectible they're holding here. One of them will have the Cheetah page. The other will have an empty honeycomb piece, like that one I just picked up in that alcove. And then the last one, for the most important thing, it would be a Jiggy. So yeah, one will contain a Jiggy. So you want to pay close attention if you want to go for all the Jiggies, and you want to make sure to pick that one up. And this bubble here is holding a treble clef, so we'll pick that one up right here. All right, so back here in Atlantis that we're at, so we're gonna go ahead and start with going to this temple right over this way. Now you can see there's these Greek letters that are printed out here, and this is another one of the things that they're always randomized out over. So you want to make sure to take a look at the Greek letters, just above that door, and you want to make sure to follow along what they'll say. And you see these mermaid statues. Yeah, they're holding those pots they're holding each of the Greek letters in the Greek alphabet. So you want to make sure to shoot the eggs into the pots, or in the correct order that's shown here on the top of that door. And the Greek letters, if we can see here, as those of you who are kind of still sitting on the Greek letter. So yeah, we have Sigma, Delta, Pi, and Omega. So you just want to make sure to just know about. So So let's see, I think it was like a sigma, then delta, 2 sigmas, and then pi, and then omega in this case here. And now we are in the Temple of the Fishes, and so if we go on top of here, and we have another pig here. Hello there. Oh, hi, I'm Chris. Chris? Not very pig-like if you ask me. Actually, it's crispy bacon. Oh, I see. What are you doing, Mr. Bacon? I'm on vacation, trying to photograph those lovely paintings on the wall down there. Sounds fascinating. Oh, it is. But these awful fish keep attacking me. Why not get a spear gun? This camera was too expensive. I had no doubloons left. Perhaps you could protect me while I'm down there instead. Yes, we can. So, basically what you have to do is defend Chris or Crispy Bacon from the fishes here. So we'll see what the objective is here. Also, if you look very closely to what he's holding, you see what he's holding there? That is, ladies and gentlemen, a Game Boy camera. Yeah, that's one of the nice little references. Like, you know, you guys remember the Game Boy camera that you use to print out the cameras, like, you know, go print out pictures of, you know, like some games, like an instance, like from, like Pokemon, for instance, here. So that's what we can do. But anyway, I'm not going to go off topic. On to the mission at hand. So yeah, like I said, it's basically, you know, a pig defense here. What we have to do is, you see these, those fishes, or kind of seem more like piranhas. Are coming out here. They're not supposed to be piranhas though, because they live in the Amazon. What we gotta do is they have to basically shoot the eggs at them, and so you'll actually see them coming in any sort of direction that they'll be from the wall. And so just make sure that you shoot one egg at them, and then they'll be defeated. Like, you know, and then, you know, there's gonna be multiple ones. You make sure to shoot them at least until, well, just before one of them catches up to Chris. And then they'll end up biting him, and so if that happens, then you fail the mission. You have to start again. So yeah, make sure that they don't come anywhere near the cage that Chris is in, and then he'll go along with taking the pictures with his Game Boy camera. And that's all you gotta do. Just you know, just keep shooting until the time runs out. It's under a time limit too. What's also recommended is that you can also use the grenade eggs against the fish, and then the radius from the blast residue. It'll actually it'll actually end up affecting the fish as well. And and also you want to make sure to have the homing eggs on. This is actually where the homing eggs is actually the best bet right here for this one. So over there it'll be it'll make your life so much easier with shooting the fish here. So anyway, so that mission is done here. So we managed to protect him from the fish, and so yeah, just like that, another Jiggy for us. And yeah, well, I'm off to get these pictures printed. Bye. Yeah, because I think I think that device is supposed to. But, well, actually no. I think you actually be able to just print out the pictures from another device with that Game Boy camera. I don't know. Honestly, I never really got to use a Game Boy camera at all because well, I mean, I didn't really have the Game Boy Color at the time, and so I guess I was just a little, you know, too young back then to use any sort of technology whatsoever. So. Anyways, that's done enough with, so we're going to go ahead and head over to the next area. It's actually a little small area that we're going to be going to for a bit here. There's another inky that we have here, so yeah, you want to make sure to just freeze some solace over there. You won't really be hit by their tentacles, because they'll just they'll keep moving their tentacles back and forth like you know, they're completely insane or something, like just batshit insane. So I guess the whole thing with, you know, from, you know, with water levels in general, I know water levels are definitely not everybody's favorite at all. They were just, you know, go to so much as hate them so much. Well, I mean, you know, I guess you can probably say the water temple from Ocarina of Time might be the biggest reason, but, you know, well, I guess this is one thing. It could be some other things too. Oh yeah, I can also just, let's see, I do end up using the talent torpedo on this chest because there's a Jinjo inside, but we can also use the grenade eggs to blast it open. And there's also this little corridor over this way if we destroy that granary here. It's also another water supply tunnel, and that one will lead to a Glare Mine. So over there we'll get that one Jinjo that we could not get that was just up there, desperately calling us for help. So yeah, I'm so sorry, Jinjo, we're about to get you. We kept you waiting for so long. I'm sorry. You know what these water supply pipes remind me of? There's that one section in Conker's Bad Fur Day where, you know, it was after the Great Mighty Pooh. And you go to this water pipeline, and this is like probably one of the most pain in the ass parts about the game, and you know, definitely one of the most brutal as well, because like Yeah, so here's a little difference right here. So here in Banjo-Tooie, if you actually get hit by the propeller blades, you only take damage, and that's about it. You can actually be able to freeze the propeller blades solid with the ice eggs. In Conker's Bad Fur Day, however, you try to go through the propeller blades, and thankfully though they actually run pretty slow, so you know you're given the chance to actually go through. But here's the catch though. If you actually get hit by the propeller blades even once, that's an instant kill. And yeah, and you'll actually, and the game actually goes out of the way to just, you know, lampshade the hell out of that one, where if you go in there, you actually see bits and pieces of Conker's body being sliced, like either in two or into pieces, because it actually goes to show, like, you know, I think it was basically, you know, warning us about how brutal that section absolutely is, and you know, there's gonna be more of that. When I'll explain it, you know, when I eventually do get to do a Let's Play of Conker's Bad Fur Day. Yes, it is confirmed. I will be doing Conker's Bad Fur Day for the Let's Play. Oh man, I'm sure everybody knows about that one. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it though. I mean, not that there's anything bad or anything like that though. I mean, I really do enjoy Conker's Bad Fur Day. I do think it's a fantastic game, but it is definitely infamous for one thing, and being one of the most controversial games. That's gonna be a lot of fun too. But beyond that one, you know, it's absolutely brutal. Where you know, where you get an insta kill just by getting hit by that propeller blade, and that's the one section I actually do hate in that game because of it. So yeah. In fact, it's even, well, you know, I probably want to say, like, just as bad as, well, maybe not as bad as Rusty Bucket Bay and Banjo-Kazooie, because, like, well, especially if you're playing the N64 version, because, like, you know, godforsaken fucking engine room, where, you know, those propeller blades, you just jump over, and if you get hit by it once, knockbacks, and then you lose a life, you gotta do the whole collectathon all over again. I fucking hated that shit, and I still do to this day. It's the worst thing about it. I hate it, hate it, hate it. And, you know, I guess it was my fault, you know, back when I did the Let's Play, because, you know, again, I was, because I did the N64 version of Banjo-Kazooie for the Let's Play, which I actually wanted to do in the first place, because I'd rather play the game in its original form. But I'm sure a lot of you guys will agree that, you know, since in the Xbox ports, they fixed the whole thing, where now, where there's no longer the scoring system, and so the collectibles are now permanent collectibles, so if I was playing the Xbox ports, then, you know, I wouldn't really rage as much, though. I mean, I would still consider it bullshit, though, but, you know, but I would still, you know, just at least, you know, breathe a sigh of relief knowing that, that those collectibles are permanent, so, but, yeah, it was pretty bad, too, so, yeah, so, fuck the engine room. Alright, so we're here in the Seaweed Sanctum, and I actually went to the other temple, because, you know, I thought that was a Seaweed Sanctum, but that was actually the wrong way, and I had to go back because there was another, because we can't really do anything about this temple in particular, because we need a certain move to be able to reach that one collectible. But this here is a Seaweed Sanctum. And also, those eel enemies, they're actually not so much called eels, even though the game calls it such. You have another name. They're called frazzles, and, well, they're electrical. They can, you can take damage from them, so just don't touch them. And also, these seaweed enemies here, they're called whirlweeds. Now, some of them will actually be absolutely fake. They can just be stationary, and so they won't attack you. But some of them will actually attack you, like the ones that come to life, and they'll try to come after you. So you want to watch over them. You want to try to roll over to them to see whether or not they're the real seaweeds or the actual whirlweeds. And there's a Jinjo here, and I gotta say though, I really do like how you know, with all this green around in the Seaweed Sanctum, and we have a green Jinjo, that actually blends in with the the lighting of the room with all the green here. So that's actually real cool. You know, I was actually lucky enough to have that Jinjo being a green color for this lighting here, so it really just kind of blends in. So that was actually real nice. I guess we'll actually see it again eventually too, which I'll show in a bit here. Because I do want to say though that, like, you know, one thing I really do love about Banjo-Tooie is, you know, how the game looks, and especially the lighting and all that. It looks so cool and just, you know, amazing on the N64. Because, you know, and it's also one of those games where, you would think that requires the expansion pack. No, actually, as a matter of fact, it doesn't. Like, Banjo-Tooie doesn't require the expansion pack for this here. And yeah, they actually managed to make the game look this good. And, you know, this is like the kind of graphical stuff that you would see in games like Majora's Mask. And that game required the expansion pack. But here in this game, no, you don't need the expansion pack for this. And they managed to just, you know, really push the limits of the graphics here and all the textures here and the lighting as well. It's definitely one of the best looking N64 games. And shit, I kind of lost my train of thought here. I was going, you know, just gushing about how great the game looks. The only cost about it is that, you know, how I remember what I was going to say. The only cost about it is that, you know, how well, the frame rate, of course, you know, how it just looks choppy because of how fresh it was. But anyway. So now we're inside the big fish. You can actually use great eggs to open the teeth. And there's this frog right here. Okay, so what voice I'm going to give it to? Ah, you must be the rescue party. Only if the price is right. I'm Mary Maggie, partner of Jolly Roger. I was out on one of Blubber's wave racers when this fish knocked me off and swallowed me. The fish's mouth is open now, so you don't have to stay in here. That's lovely. It'll soon be happy hour at the inn, and Jolly will be needing some relief. Any chance of a jiggy? Oh, see Jolly about that. I'm sure he'll give you one. All right, so yeah, that was Mary Maggie. She's supposed to be Jolly's partner, and so yeah, we as we found out that she was supposedly eaten by the big fish. So yeah, so yeah, I actually saw the teeth right there. So yeah, she just used the grenade eggs to knock out the teeth and go inside, and there we go. And ugh, God, this looks very gory. Like all the veins here and all the the inside. Jesus. And of course, yeah, you can go ahead and just go see Mary Maggie and then just release her from the fish prison. And then there's a red Jinjo over this way. Pick it up here. Well, actually, kind of Jinjo there is. In my case, it's red color. Yeah, like I was saying, just what I said about how these Jinjo's colors are blending in. Like that red Jinjo was definitely perfect. Like just blending in with the red coloring of the innards of the big fish. So yeah, like I said, that was like 2 Jinjos in a row. And I actually lucked out in this one here, that one green Jinjo in the seaweed sanctum, and then the red Jinjo in the inside the fish. So, yeah, that was actually real nice. The 2 of the Jinjos actually blending in with the colors of the whole the environment. It's actually real nice. Lucked out on that one there. So yeah, you can go ahead and get the Jiggy over in Jolly's Tower right now if you want to, but I'm gonna save that until like after we're pretty much done with the whole level, just to kind of make it as an on the way kind of thing, because it's actually a little more in the depths of the underwater section of Jolly Roger's Lagoon. But yeah, like I was saying, so yeah, not a lot of people like the underwater levels, and this level in particular, I mean, it's not really the worst thing I would say though, but it does require you just to, look up and down for any kind of collectibles that there is, and so, it can be a bit, a little bit cumbersome, especially, if you're having to deal with the swimming controls, and it kind of feels like a brick wall, so you're a little more limited to what you can do when you're underwater, so. But at least we can still actually breathe underwater, so that's good at least, so. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end things off here. So next time on Let's Play Banjo-Tooie, we're going to go ahead and go a little deeper into the underwater depths here, and then we'll see what else awaits us there, and then we'll probably finish this level too. So I will see you guys next time.